Hey there, space explorers. I'm Luna, your junior astronaut, and today we're blasting off on a super fun adventure through the universe. Whoosh, buckle your seatbelts, because in the next 12 minutes we'll zip past planets, dance with stars, and uncover mind-blowing facts that will make your imagination soar. Ready to see what makes Earth spin, why the moon glows, and what a giant gas ball looks like? Let's fire up the rockets and zoom into our first stop, our very own home planet, Earth. Stay tuned, because the journey has only just begun. First stop, Earth, our blue marble home. Did you know Earth is the only planet we know that has liquid water everywhere? Imagine a giant water park that covers 71% of the surface, perfect for fish, whales, and even you. And Earth spins like a top, completing one spin every 24 hours, which gives us day and night. Tick-tock, the spin also makes a gentle breeze that swirls clouds across the sky. Oh, and Earth's gravity is like an invisible hug that keeps us from floating away. Isn't that amazing? Now that we've learned why our planet is so special, let's hop on our rocket and swing over to the moon, Earth's glittering neighbor. Welcome to the moon, Earth's silvery sidekick. Even though it looks like a giant nightlight, the moon is actually a dusty rock about 1/4 the size of Earth. It has no air, so you could jump a hole 3 meters high, like a super bounce. The moon also shows us the same face all the time because it's tidally locked, meaning it always keeps one side turned toward Earth. And guess what? When the sun shines on it, the moon reflects that light, giving us the beautiful glow we call moonlight. Soft chime, ready for a red dusty adventure. Let's zoom past the moon and land on the 4th planet, Mars, the red planet. Here we are on Mars, the dusty red world that looks like a giant desert playground. Did you know Mars has the tallest volcano in the solar system? Olympus Mons towers 3 times higher than Mount Everest, so tall you could stack a whole city of skyscrapers on top. Mars also has a canyon called Valles Marineris that's deeper than the Grand Canyon. And guess what? Mars once had rivers and maybe even lakes, which means water once flowed there. Scientists think tiny microbes could have lived long ago. Whoosh, our next stop is a true giant, Jupiter, the king of planets. Hold on tight. Whoa, look at Jupiter, the biggest planet in our neighborhood, so big it could hold 1,300 Earths inside. Jupiter isn't a solid rock, it's a massive ball of gas, mostly hydrogen and helium, like a giant, colorful balloon. Its most famous feature is the Great Red Spot, a storm that's been raging for at least 350 years. Imagine a hurricane that never stops. Jupiter also has 79 moons, including Ganymede, the largest moon in the solar system, bigger than Mercury. And because it's so massive, Jupiter's gravity protects the inner planets by pulling in many comets and asteroids. Boom, ready to see some sparkling ice? Let's glide to Saturn and its dazzling rings. Welcome to Saturn, the planet that loves to wear sparkle. Its spectacular rings are made of billions of ice chunks and rock pieces, each one the size of a pebble to a mountain. If you could stand on Saturn's clouds, you'd see the rings stretching out like a glittery hula hoop around the planet. Saturn is also a gas giant, just like Jupiter, but it's lighter. So if you could float on a giant balloon, you'd actually rise higher than on Earth. And guess what? Saturn has a moon named Enceladus that shoots icy geysers into space, creating a tiny water fountain. Sprinkle next, we'll travel farther out to the icy twins, Uranus and Neptune, so keep your space helmets on. Now we're entering the chilly realm of the ice giants, Uranus and Neptune. Uranus is unique because it rolls on its side like a rolling ball, giving it extreme seasons that last 21 Earth years each. Its color comes from methane gas, which makes it look a cool teal. Neptune, the farthest planet, is a deep sapphire blue, also thanks to methane, and it has the strongest winds in the solar system, faster than a supersonic jet. Both planets have faint rings and dozens of moons that dance around them. Imagine a cosmic ice rink where the planets spin and twirl. Whoosh, up next, we'll warm up with the star that lights our day, our very own sun. Here comes the superstar of our sky, the sun. This huge ball of glowing gas is 109 times wider than Earth and holds 99.8% of all the mass in the solar system. The sun's energy comes from nuclear fusion, where hydrogen atoms smash together to become helium, releasing a burst of light and heat. That's why we have warm days and bright nights when we see the moon. The sun also sends out a stream of invisible particles called solar wind, which paints the sky with dazzling auroras near the poles. Twinkle, ready for a trip beyond our solar system. Let's hop to the glittering world of stars and constellations. Look up. The night sky is a sparkling storybook of stars. Each star is a giant ball of burning gas, just like our sun, but many are far, far away. When we connect the brightest dots, we get constellations, pictures that ancient sailors used to navigate the seas. For example, Orion looks like a brave hunter with a belt of 3 shining stars. And did you know that some stars are so massive they could hold dozens of suns inside them? They shine brighter and live shorter lives, ending in spectacular supernova fireworks. Our next destination is even bigger, whole galaxies full of billions of stars. Let's zoom out together. Whoa, we've left our solar neighborhood and entered a galaxy, a massive city of stars. The Milky Way, our home galaxy, contains over 100 billion stars, and it looks like a glowing whirlpool when we view it from Earth's night sky. Galaxies come in all shapes, spiral like a pinwheel, elliptical like a smooth balloon, and irregular like a cosmic jelly bean. Some galaxies even collide, creating spectacular fireworks of new stars. And guess what? Our sun is just one ordinary star among billions, traveling around the Milky Way at a speed of 828,000 km/h. Whoosh, hold on tight, because the next fact will bend your mind. Black holes. Get ready for the ultimate wow. Black holes. A black hole forms when a massive star collapses and squeezes all its weight into a teeny tiny point called a singularity. Its gravity is so strong that even light cannot escape, which is why it looks black. But don't worry, the nearest black hole is far, far away, about 1,000 light years from Earth. Around a black hole, swirling gas forms a bright, glowing accretion disk, like a cosmic whirlpool of fireworks. If you ever fell in, time would slow down dramatically. 1 hour for you could be years for someone outside. Whoosh, now that our adventure has reached its peak, let's glide back home for a final reflection. What an incredible journey. From Earth's blue oceans to the mysterious pull of black holes, we've traveled across the universe together. Remember, every star you see is a sun, every planet has its own story, and you have the power to explore them with curiosity and imagination. Keep looking up, ask questions, and maybe one day you'll become a real astronaut. If you loved our space adventure, smash that like button, share with your friends, and most importantly, subscribe to Space Explorers for more out-of-this-world fun. Until our next cosmic quest, stay curious and keep dreaming among the stars. Cheerful music fade out.